Guitar wisdom number one is that guitar is around 10 times harder than it seems. And that's why I always say that it's a lifelong journey. It's not that you have to put in like 100 hours quickly and then you're done. It's rather like about consistency and putting in the work every single day. Even if it's 5 minutes, it's better than nothing. This sounds super weird, but the real magic happens when you put down the guitar and you rest. And then you do it next day and the next day. It's the same as working out. Guitar wisdom number two, pretty controversial, but tabs are gonna hurt you in the long run. And I had to find it out the hard way because I learned with tabs for like 10 years and I fucking regret that. And you know, a lot of people are gonna say like, hey, people just wanna learn a couple songs. But you know, that's not the case. Like you learn your favorite songs and then you fall in love with guitar and then you want more and more and you wanna get to the next level. You're 5 years in, then you're like, oh my God, I don't know how to improvise. I can't write songs. Yeah, because you learn by tabs all along and you cannot even play the melodies in your head. Start playing by ear as soon as possible. It's much harder than with tabs, but the payoff is just incredible. Guitar wisdom number three, always play with a strap on. Bazd meg a kurva anyja. Once I was having a gig and the 70-year-old guitarist who's been playing for like 50 years approached me. I asked him for advice, like what advice do you have for young musicians? And he told me to always play with a strap on. Even if you're sitting, have the guitar hanging there, because the truth is, guys, if you're serious about guitar and you want to have gigs and you want to be playing with a rock band, you don't want to be playing up here, because the moment you're going to use a strap, your wrist is going to say fuck you. So you want to get used to that. You don't necessarily have to straight go to practicing with the strap on. You can use that as a final level. So let's say you start practicing here, then with a lower strap, and then with the strap here, because that just looks cool. Guitar wisdom number four, tone is in the fingers. Too many people worry about what guitar to get. Bro, if you play metal, don't get an acoustic. Pretty much that's it. I'm gonna sound like myself on my acoustic Takamine, on my Gibson Les Paul, on my Ibanez XG 300. I don't worry about pedals and all that. It's how you play. You worry about your skill, not the tone. Guitar wisdom number five, that you have to start playing without distortion, because distortion masks your mistakes. And when you're practicing these exercises, if you cannot play it clean, you cannot play it with distortion. Guitar wisdom number six is to always master your songs and keep learning new stuff. That's the recipe to skyrocket your guitar skills. I know a lot of people who are like, okay, now I know this song, I learned it, this one, next riff, next solo, and then they never truly master anything. Problem with that, if you don't master it, you're gonna suck at everything. You will think that you're an incredible guitarist. Many times that's not the point, because learning the notes is not enough. You need to learn to play with feel, which means the phrasing, the vibratos, the slides, the hammer-ons, all that. So keep working on that, keep learning by ear.
Seems to me amazing to memory.
Guitar wisdom number seven. Writing riffs, solos, and songs just for fun can easily turn you into a songwriting genius over time. It's not about any hidden talents. Literally, it comes down to how many songs you write. And it doesn't matter how bad or simple your songs are at the beginning. Bottom line is just to have fun. And once you get rid of these songs that are not too good, you will start to write better and better songs. So if you want to write songs, start today. Bazd meg.
Summer has come and passed.
Guitar wisdom number eight. Improvising to jam tracks and playing the melodies in your head will allow you to play along any song and jam with any musician anytime. It's very simple. You just look for a drum track on YouTube or like a backing track, and then you search the scale for the backing track, and then you just start exploring, start going up and down the scale, and then maybe changing the dynamics, and then making up melodies, and just doing this every day. Like 15 minutes is more than enough. Super underrated, and improvising is way easier than it seems.
Run away with my heart. Run away with my home. Run away with my...
Guitar wisdom number 9. Keep exploring new bands and new genres. One of the things that I regret the most is that I didn't start that earlier. Because back then I remember I would listen to like a band for like years. For example, Slipknot, I listened only to that band for like 3 and 4 years. I wish I kept listening to Slipknot, but Explore at the same time. I didn't even know until a couple of years ago the Beatles, Pink Floyd, all these rock classics. I didn't know what Led Zeppelin is. I haven't heard Stairway to Heaven until like 3 years ago. And I've been playing guitar for 15 years. And also what ended up happening is when I was writing my songs, it was like a cheap Slipknot knockoff. If I'm listening to 20 bands, all those 20 bands are gonna influence me. And that's what you want. Guitar wisdom number 10 is to embrace your weaknesses. Don't let your age limit you. Just because everyone says that you need to start like pretty young, I thought people over 50 and they may progress just as fast as the young ones. Don't let a small hand limit you. It's only gonna add to your own individual playing. Because maybe you have a small hand, you're gonna fret a chord differently, and that's gonna add to your own significant sound. So embrace that. In Guitar Wisdom 11, working with a teacher is an absolute game changer. Both times when I had a major shift in my guitar playing and my singing was when I started working with a teacher. Now, if you don't have a teacher, I'm taking in a few students to teach for free in exchange for a testimonial. So fill the form to join the 14-day guitar challenge. Until next time.